We said that the games just kept on coming quick and fast here at the FC Pro Open. Big games as well, not just any in this group of death. And why this game is just so much more important. Tekkz is right, it is a bogey match. They've played 6 times in competitive games, and 4 of those 6 times, Obrun has won the game. They drew once and Tekkz beat him a few years ago in a qualifier, but in the last 3 times they've matched, Tom, it's been an Obrun win, it's been a draw, and it's been another Obrun win, but you have to mainly look at the 2 things. One, they were in the same group last year together. Tekkz didn't, unfortunately, get a win against him, and as we saw, Tekkz did not get himself out of the group stages, and he will be feeling a little bit sore off that Swiss result, an 8-2 defeat just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and I think that's what will stick with Tekkz, that the games they're playing where he's losing are the big ones, when you're at the Pro Open, when you're playing the big qualifier, you know, and I think that they're the ones that stick with you a bit more than just, you know, maybe an online game, you think, oh, it's not too much, you know, play him at a bigger occasion, but losing on the big stage, these players, you can start getting into your head thinking, oh, I might not have his number here.
But he started so well today, Tekkz. Won his first game, was very, very unlucky not to win his second game. That was a 3-3 draw. Since then, of course, he's dropped a few points. Yes, tonight, there's not a world that he can over-leap Obrun. Obrun's on 8 points, Tekkz is on 4 as it currently stands, but he can at least close the gap. And looking at that table now, Tom, we'll keep talking about it as it comes through. One win will just completely flip it. We said it was going to be tight. Look, GuiBarros wins, he goes on 6. Yuval, Tekkz, they get a win, they're on 7, they could be joint second, they could be really putting on the pressure for Obrun. On the other side of that, Obrun could potentially put himself in an unbelievable position and pick up 11 points.
Yeah, that's what I spoke about just then with Tekkz and Obrun. I think this is a really big game psychologically for the pair of them. If Obrun pulls away here and he ends up beating Tekkz, obviously he gets him there and he's 7 points clear, or it could only be 1 point, and I think you're then going to have weeks and weeks to think about it. Like, this game now is going to be the last one that plays in your mind, so I think psychologically it's a big one for the pair of them.
Well, let us know in the chat as well. We can see it. It's live in front of us now. Who do you think tops this group? As we said, 3 more massive matchups as we look around us and as we load into this one. Obrun taking on Tekkz, Yuval up against Emre Yilmaz, and GuiBarros up against his teammate in Umut. That's going to be a tough game. They joked before the show started that, look, we might be teammates, but in this one, it is war. We need to basically get as many points on the board as possible. Top 3 in the group will make it through to the knockout stages. That happens next year at the end of January, start of February. But this is a big one. It's the world rank number 12 against the 17th in the world. It's Obrun against Tekkz. Who will top the group in the FC Pro Open? He has not dropped a game tonight. Obrun, yes, he has drawn a couple in what's been a mixy-matchy group of death, but he hasn't lost tonight. He could be coming through his first real chance of the game, minutes in. Bonmati looking for the outlet of Dropper off the post, and already a first warning shot fired at Tekkz.
Yeah, just that finesse again from Obrun. The first option he has doesn't work, the player locks, Tekkz doesn't clear it the way he wants, but Obrun reacts with a finesse. Very close to scoring, but just for triple confirmation, because I made the mistake last time. Tekkz in the blue kit here, Obrun in the white kit. And yeah, I think this is going to be really difficult now. Obrun's starting to really feel himself. He's brought himself into the tournament. Obviously wasn't the start he wanted, but the last 2 games he's going to be high on confidence. And I think for Tekkz, it's really about, he's got to start well here. First 15 or 20 minutes are really, really important.
Yeah, Tekkz just putting his hand up there. I'm trying to get a throw-in from the referee. Again, for those that have invested in Nathan Ake, let us know in the chat. If he was to win this game, Tekkz, he'd be on 7 points. That would also be a skill move or a weak foot upgrade for Nathan Ake, which I don't think is probably the best thing you need for a centre-back, but certainly might make him a bit more useful. Power shot comes in, and it's too early. Green time, power shots fired at the goal of Tekkz. Quick corner, Virgil van Dijk goes all the way through. Massive save from Courtois. And already in 7 in-game minutes, 3 massive chances for Obrun.
Yeah, this is what it's like playing Obrun. He just keeps you under the cosh. He keeps building pressure, and he will create more and more chances. And Tekkz is going to need a few saves like that to keep him in it and start feeling his way into the game, because the first 9 or 10 minutes here have all been Obrun. And I think Tekkz just needs to settle into this, keep the ball, look to create his first chance, and yeah, just calm things down a little bit.
Speaking of Tekkz's team, as we said, he's got some interesting choices in there. He's the only person that we've seen so far in this FC Pro Open to not use Mbappe and not use Didier Drogba. He has got 2 icons leading the way. One's Kenny Dalglish and one is Kelly Smith.
Yeah, it's a very, very different team. It's a very different team, and I'm not complaining at it. I'm surprised he hasn't used Mbappe if he's not a fan of Drogba.
I'm just rocking two gold centre-backs that you probably would be seeing in most of your weekend leagues. William Saliba in there and Virgil van Dijk. One ball over the top. Tekkz, his first time that he's really been in the box of Obrun. Keep an eye out for the finesses, because there are 4 finesse players dotted around the pitch, which has been a clear out of play from Tekkz. Dispossessed now, could be a chance to break. Savanier with that long ball. Play style plus, he might be looking for a little dink over the top. We'll leave it for a second and we'll give you a power shot from Steven Gerrard with Emre Yilmaz. He wants to top the group.
Did very well there, did very well, because he saw Yuval's keeper wasn't where he should be and he's aimed it. You know, power shots are all manual aim, so he's done really well to get in the corner. And it's a good start for Emre. I mean, that's a really big result for the group as well, as we see another goal here, Brandon.
What a turnaround this could be for GuiBarros, by the way, if he was to get himself a result here. Lost his first 2 games of the day. As we see in the bottom corner of your screen, Obrun has just scored a goal. Surprise, surprise, it's Didier Drogba. He scored the opening goal. You may recognise that man sitting behind Tekkz, Azinho, a FUT Champions Cup winner in his own right. And the long ball over the top. It's not a power shot, it's a flying header from Didier Drogba.
Yeah, it's that ball we've seen all night, that through ball. He's either player locking and doing it or just doing it anyway. And he doesn't care if it's Drogba or the other 2 attackers. He'll do it every time, where he kind of chips it over the top, knowing that someone's going to either bring it down or head it. Seems really, really hard to defend. But I think it's a result of the pressure, Brandon. When Tekkz is out to mark as many runs he's out to mark and he's been defending in his own box, one of them balls is going to go through. It's impossible to just keep marking and defending. And Tekkz really needs to just start playing in Obrun's half a bit more. You're not going to be able to defend him.
Update over here, Emre Yilmaz finding his seconds. A handful of the brand new EASports kits, which are now in the game of Ultimate Team, which I believe you can pick up at home as well. A handful of them. All available from tonight. Updated table, this is how it stands, of course. Because Obrun is winning, he would still be topping the group tonight. Emre Yilmaz wanting to have his say about that. Keep in mind that these players will be back to play again of the 3rd week of February. Every player will play a rematch against their opponent. Remember, top 3 it is that go straight through. Update over here, GuiBarros is looking to make it hell for his teammate Umut. 14 minutes in, 2-0 he leads. Great example again, Tom. Really slow start, found his feet after round 2, and then since then he's not looked back.
Yeah, he's been really, really good. It's a really impressive turnaround, actually. He's now got to hold on to it, though. You want to make sure you see that off at 2-0. I mean, it's a bit early, if you ask me. I think 2-0, going up 2-0 that early gives me a flashback to yesterday, but he's going to look, hopefully, to attack and go and get a 3rd or 4th if he can, because, yeah, I wouldn't be sitting on that yet. But that will be a huge result if he can win that, because it keeps the group very, very close.
Trent Alexander-Arnold here. Feeding the back to Drogba, lifts it back into Drogba's path. It's blocked there by Diego Dalot, who gets across. Update again, another goal here. Big one back for Yuval.
Oh, nice patience around the box there, just waiting for that final pass. Seen the run open up. All about timing on that one, Brandon. And in this game, coming to Obrun Tekkz, we need a bit more from Tekkz in Obrun's half, because every time we're onto it, Obrun's in situations like this.
Oh my, power shot was teased. Speaking of bogey players, Tom, in your career, was there one player?
I had a look at one player. We see Umut get one back, just with Mbappe. I think one player, I think at the very, very top stage. Was he a bogey opponent? I mean, I've got to give credit to Levy for when we played. There was a lot of times in 21 where he stopped me winning in a semi-final or final. I mean, I did get some results against him, but, you know, someone probably where I didn't get all the results that I wanted, especially on the very top. I don't know if there's anyone else sticks out like that.
Oh, you cannot make mistakes like that. Yuval, very fortunate not to go 3-1 down. Was expecting maybe Virgil van Dijk to get on that corner there. Steven Gerrard scored some ridiculous power shots tonight. Not going to be the angle to make that one count.
I'll tell you another, actually. Umut, 20 beat me in a final, scored last minute. 21, he knocked me out of the playoffs, I think. And there was a couple times where that happened. Yeah, I think between Umut and Levy, they're probably the two I didn't enjoy playing. And you start feeling it after you played them one or twice. You start thinking, oh, this is hard work. You know, they might have my number here, and you have to really like change your mindset and try different things, especially when it's the top players, because you end up playing them a lot in the big games, and you kind of feel each other out and know how you're going to play. It's about switching the mindset and not letting them become a bogey opponent, which is easier said than done.
As it currently stands, Obrun will be topping the group. He leads against Tekkz. Emre Yilmaz in second place, though, a point behind. 10 points from 15 tonight. He's looked fantastic also. Many Gravenberch owners, you will be happy with the mixture of upgrades that he has been able to deliver today. The E-Champions League winner of 2023. Top 4 last year in the FC Pro Open as well. His consistency is unmatched across the last few seasons. Pickpocketed there, big chance for Yuval. Ref, we playing on there. Mbappe finds Michael Elise, will jump across that one. Big goal here, Tekkz pulls a goal back. A nod of approval as well, so important in a match where Obrun has been doing so much. What a ball that one is, finds Wayne Rooney, just about chips it past the goalkeeper. 2-goal lead extended there for GuiBarros.
Two very good goals there, Brandon. Especially, I like that player lock one, running around the outside and threading the through ball through the middle. I think there was a goal here. We were at this game. Yuval with a nice footwork, plays an extra pass. Yeah, when Yuval gets going, he is very, very good around the box. Probably one of the most difficult to defend. But yeah, this is a big goal for Tekkz, because when we were watching it, he was under the cosh, and to get one back, hopefully he can balance it out for him a bit more, but Obrun is going to keep coming.
One goal though for Tekkz suddenly. Might just allow him to feel a bit more confident. Surprised that Gravenberch does feature in both of these two players' squads. Came in at 900k tonight at the start of play. That's the table.
Tekkz probing. Can he create a chance? He can't this time. I have heard a shout as well, Brand. There might have been a goal going in. This group just keeps changing.
That draw currently keeps Obrun there still. We'll of course have to find out if Emre Yilmaz has gone back in front or not. We heard a roar from somewhere. Big win from Teo Hernandez, just keeping the pressure in the corner. Where was that roar? It was Emre Yilmaz scoring a corner, I believe. Yep, it was. Virgil van Dijk. That would put Emre Yilmaz on 10 points, which would then put him top of the table as it currently stands. Obrun would be on 9. There it is for you.
Tekkz feeling his way into this game now as well. He's having a lot more of the territory where he wants it. This is where you need to keep Obrun, sorry. This is where you need to keep him. Even if you don't create a chance, just building these attacks like this, forcing him back, not letting him have it the way he wants. I think if Tekkz carries on with his patience, he's going to give himself a good chance. Obrun looks counter-attack. Is he off?
Is he onside or not? Yeah, he's off. We're approaching half-time now. Ryan joins us. I mean, this table is moving.
Yeah, I can't get over how close the points are. Yuval won 4 points, Emre on 10. From first to sixth, that's a huge disparity in terms of ranking, but the points say otherwise.
If Tekkz was to win this game, and with the goal differences we're currently looking at here for Umut, if GuiBarros was to go and win that match as well, it's really going to shake this table up. Tekkz might get one more bite at it before we go into half-time. That's a switch of play, finds French fullback. Only time of 1 minute to play. He's not going to rush this one. Maybe just wait for Obrun to fall into a trap. Tekkz will be looking for one of his 4 finesse play style plus players to try and get into the right area. Whether it's Yeon-min Son or two of the icons forward. Brilliant cut back. Is there an angle there?
Oh, that was beautiful build-up. The build-up was perfect there from Tekkz, just until that final turn. Tom, you know about pauses in the game. That pause there where what was queued around the 30th minute from Tekkz against Obrun, do you think that changed a lot? Maybe not even a tactical change, but just a breather, because he was getting sort of dominated up until that moment.
Yeah, the Tekkz pause. I've actually been part of that before. Play 2v2 with it.
Yep.
And if it's not going well, we pause it and just say, mate, let's just wait 30 seconds. Like, just get back into it. And I think that actually has worked. I was going to say there's been a real change in the way he's played that last 15 minutes. It probably was the pause just to take a second and go, right, this is not how I want it to go. I'm going to change something. You might just even sit there. You might not even say anything, but you're just halting that momentum quickly and stopping the onslaught, because Obrun could have had 2 or 3.
Agreed.
Offside won't count. How important is the pause then? Because we're all up against it in champs on the weekend. When someone pauses it 3 times in a row and you get quite frustrated.
Yeah.
But in this environment here, I think you're so right to say that, Ryan. Sometimes you just sit there and just take a moment out of a game that's got so much pressure on it.
Yeah, you have to in those moments, because again, he was up against it drastically. A power shot coming in, blocked for the corner. I hold that thought for a second.
Big corner comes in, Van Dijk is there, time green, another corner will be coming in straight after all, not half-time is instead being called. GuiBarros there, 3-1 he leads against his teammate Umut. Let's jump back live to this one now then. We've just kicked off for the second half. Obrun 1, Tekkz 1 as it currently stands. On the finesse was very nearly Kenny Dalglish. Finding the back of the net past Edwin van der Sar, quick corner comes in. The Van Dijk battle. It will be Obrun's Virgil van Dijk that will get the better on that occasion. Pickpocketed there. Diego Dalot was aggressive, but then Jordi picked up the ball at the right time. Stanway fizzes it in.
Notice as well, I think Tekkz has changed his team. I don't think Smith is in there anymore. She didn't take the corner. He had an outswinger. And I've just realised, I think Stanway is now.
I was about to say, yeah.
He's made a change, yeah.
Is that formation change as well?
It might be, yeah.
Or 4-2-1-3?
I think Tekkz has changed something. He must have not been happy in his previous game. Or he might have changed this because he's set up to play against Obrun.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-2-1-3 with the 2 DMs just sat ahead of the centre-backs. It stops. They sort of just sit in the place and they occupy the position where a first-time through ball is usually played from.
I mean, he might have changed that in the 30th. We didn't actually get to see what he did in the pause, and he might have just had a formation change because, yeah, Smith's not on the pitch now.
Stanway coming on as well just shows there was an alteration somewhere. But I'm pretty sure she was on in the first half as well. So maybe from that pause, it might
have been the pause, you know. He might have not just paused it to have a chat. He might have done full tactics change, and he's gone 4-2-1-3 from our understanding. I think it's for the defensive stability. Obrun was walking all over him. It was too easy for him. And that's really, really good change. It's worked really well for the first 20 minutes he's played. And Tekkz, and I think that's probably the benefit of a coach.
Yeah,
if you wanted to see what a coach can do, I mean, we'll need to check it, but if Cezinho has told him to change and stop that,
big moment.
It seems to have worked so far.
I think he could be bang on with the formation. It's like De Bruyne. It's just popped up in front of those 2 CDMs.
Yeah.
And that number 10 role.
So he's having to play that first time through ball a bit deeper. You can't play it to Sabanir.
I would imagine he's put the 2 DMs in there because Obrun was having too much fun with Sabanir into Drogba. And you know Obrun likes a quick play a lot where he can do it quickly.
If he has 2 DMs, there's no room for it.
I think the plan is, all right, I'm going to unsettle your plan A. Your plan A is working so well, and I've seen you do it all night. And Cezinho would have seen it as well, coaching him, and now he's gone, all right, let's change this, and I'm going to stifle what you can do, and now you're going to have another plan.
Momentum certainly feels like it's been swinging towards Tekkz in his last 15 in-game minutes since the ball's been kicked in the second half after water dominant first 20. Big chance, Kenny Dalglish on the angle, off the post. Huge chance for Tekkz. Suddenly it's Obrun that's on the ropes.
How the game's changed. I thought this was going to be 2 or 3.
Yeah, the first 30 minutes was comprehensive of Obrun, but since then it's been all Tekkz.
But remember what we said about Obrun, Ryan. He can get results when he's not playing that well. And he'll keep himself in it. He might score here.
Quick corner. Virgil van Dijk goes all the way through to Hernandez. Pressured. They were just to keep calm and maybe not keep calm. Give possession back to Obrun. Where is the angle? Didier Drogba's far too wide for his liking at the moment. He'll just wait patiently, probably just to reset the position, and there it is. Went for a triggered run, just offside. And a chance for Tekkz to break it.
Here it
Big
goes.
goal.
Mohamed Salah. Left on his own out there, looking to bring one or two more players into this attack. Khalid Dalglish on that finesse. There it is.
Woo.
Time green, time to perfection.
Woo.
And he's flipped the game on his head. 2-1, Tekkz will lead.
I'd love to know if it's a tactical change. I think it has to be.
Yeah, it is. 100%.
He's completely changed the way this game's played. He's stopped Obrun's plan A, and now he's dominating the way he wants. And yeah, it's what he's used. He's told everyone, he's come on camera and said, I'm going to finesse tonight, and what are you going to do about it?
You can't stop it.
And you can't stop it because the way he builds, and he'll always find it. His whole game style is about how can I take a touch and hit the finesse. But it's the 5-star weak foot that's really important, because that's Dalglish's left foot.
Yeah.
He said that at the start. I've got 5-star weak foot, so you don't know.
You have no idea.
Well, if you are a Bowie owner, there is one man that's trying to do his best to get you some more upgrades tonight. Yuval 3-3 there. And over here, GuiBarros still 3-1 up. Was about to be 3-2. Here's Lauren James. This is brilliant from Umut. What a goal.
Wow.
Oh, hello.
Wow.
I think we joined that at the right time.
Yeah, that shot cancel. Even the through ball there in behind to Lauren James. What a pass.
Very, very smooth. I like them goals. I like them goals. It's about composure. A lot of people shoot there, probably myself included. Just you pull the trigger straight away. Look at this. Watch it again. He goes for a shot, so he has to commit. Shot cancel, see you later. And that trusty near post finish.
Let's jump back to our feature game if we can. I believe it's just kicked off. From a pause, 3-3 here. As it currently stands, this is Emre Yilmaz against Yuval. Just offside.
I've got the sense it's a big 30 minutes here. Big 30 minutes. Obrun looking to attack. It's broken down the left.
Is it going to be an instant reply? Bruno Fernandes, power shot!
Good keeper movement.
Good
Matched up well there by Courtois. Quick corner comes in. You know where that one's headed. Defensive side has won it that time. Non-stop pressure. Time to bring this one down. Virgil van Dijk's not the man then. Oh, penalty! No, chance still there! And David Ginola will be the quickest to react to make this all square in 2-2.
I think there was a shout for a pen before.
I thought it was going to be a pen.
I thought it was going to be given, but the advantage is played, or maybe it wasn't given, and he's managed to find a way through. It's bounced back. Keeper stranded because Tekkz has already moved his keeper the other way.
I'll be honest, my whole vision there, I was focused in on Drogba. I thought that's where he was going to play the pass, and then I even think Tekkz thought that with the goalkeeper movement, but then a simple finish. But Obrun finds a way back in. Oh, could have been a costly error. Corner for GuiBarros.
Seen a couple of them from Umut this game, losing the ball a bit uncharacteristically around his own box. He's in there at the back post, yeah. Space opened up. Ooh.
It's off as well, just off.
Yeah, goals are gonna swing here. There's going to be an interesting 25 minutes to set us up for the next week.
We'll try and get a live table for you as soon as we can to give you the lowdown of how it currently stands.
Look at that. Oh my God.
Even in this drawing position that Obrun finds himself in, he still would be top tonight. Even 5 points for Tekkz is certainly a lot better than what he provided last time out. We saw him in the FC Pro Open. He got 1 point last time before the Christmas break, which he already alluded to and joked about earlier. But look how tight that group is. Remember, 15 points on the line each matchup when they all come into London to play.
It's beautiful dribbling.
I don't want to sound like a bit of a loser mentality or not thinking about winning every game, but I think Tekkz will be okay with a draw against Obrun.
Same.
Considering how he's been playing, I don't think you'd mind it at all. I mean, because he'll be looking at the other points saying, where have I gone wrong?
Yeah, 100%. This wouldn't be the game where he'll go back and think, oh my gosh, this is the one where it cost me a position in the game. He'll be looking at the other games. The game against Umut was a big one. Van Dijk does enough to track back, still pressing high up from Obrun.
He's just relentless.
I mean, it's swung the other way here again, hasn't it? It looks like Obrun's now looking for the winner. Out of the two, we've got Theo down the left-hand side.
There's the comeback, corner.
Switch on. This is coming in straight away. Oh, he's actually delayed this one. Oh, he's looking for that.
No way.
Oh, we've seen him do it. We've seen him do it. Is he going to go for it, or is he looking for Drogba?
I think it's Drogba near or back post. I don't know if it looks like it was going to the back. It's gone near post. Doesn't do enough. Keeper gets there.
God, a lot of mind games. A lot of mind games, especially now Obrun's on that edge of the box.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many things you have to keep notice of now from corners.
Oh, big goal.
Over here, by the way. Yuval has just scored a fourth.
Oh, my goodness.
He is finding his form late on here in London. The runner-up of the FC Pro World Championship. It might have been a slow start for him. And suddenly, he is up the table. Look how it moves. He's on 7.
He's in 3rd. Wow.
And that would be a skill move or a weak foot upgrade for Sasha Bowie.
Oh, I can imagine what this chat looks like.
The chat
owners are going to be flying.
Yuval suddenly got a few more fouls and bats.
We're just hearing noise here, people.
We're
there is another goal
celebrations that's gone in. I think it may have gone in that game as well. So maybe calm down on the celebrations for a split second. What's happened? Emre Yilmaz has scored. It looks like you're not getting that extra upgrade yet, chat. Sorry. Because Emre Yilmaz has got something to say about it.
Emre Yilmaz hasn't celebrated once, by the way. Every time I hear the yelling, I think, is it?
It's like it's effort for him, isn't it?
Yeah, it's from the coach.
Back over here. Final 16 game minutes to go. Tekkz hunting for that all-important winner to give him all the momentum in the world.
Just looking for that ping pass, just see if he can get it into the strikers.
Situations like that, I wonder if Tekkz would be better.
Here we go.
Power shot. Maybe he's not.
Kenneth Dalglish.
I think he wanted to tackle there. Yeah, he wanted to tackle.
I think he's gone for the tackle off the rebound. But you see when he said it to the edge of the box, thinking if you had a power shot there,
you're set.
Yeah, you've got a different angle.
Just one.
Yeah,
just one.
Just to make him think.
Back to you, Obrun. Last 4 in-game minutes.
There's another goal's gone in.
Yeah, I've just heard the roar from the side of Umut as he's just conceded this one. He is not happy at all.
Wow.
We have just seen a massive goal on the bottom side of your screen. We start with Didier Drogba, and we might be ending with a Didier Drogba goal as well. Umut, unfortunately, will be ending play with another defeat, but this is the goal here. Didier Drogba makes it 3 goals to 2.
We don't get to see the full sequence of attack there, but I'm going to guess it's a first-time through ball song. I want to see the whole thing again.
Yeah,
like
it was bouncing.
I was looking at this game. I didn't want to look away.
I would imagine it's something that's come over the top because of the way the ball's bouncing.
Yeah, and then
the chip finish. And for Tekkz to bring his goalkeeper out, but when Obrun's in this mood, there really is no stopping him. Tekkz has pulled out every tactic he can.
There's still time. There's time for Tekkz and Zazinho to find a way back in the game.
What's happening over? Is this live now?
It's live. Drogba.
Yuval, chance. Drogba off the woodwork. Back to Michaelisa. 5-4 over there. And Yuval jumps back up the table. Every time you look away, this group will just continue to move and shake. It is the group of death for a reason.
That finish there as well.
And everyone is just trying to stay alive.
He's chose the right corner, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Just right when he's needed. Now, could be a chance.
Oh.
Back to this one then. Not long left as it currently stands, Obrun.
That's so uncharacteristic there. Last attack is... does he realise there was about 30 seconds left? He's given Tekkz a chance here.
Only time of 2 in-game minutes. As it stands, Obrun will be ending.
He's done it again.
Group C, lucky. Top of the table.
That has to be my Aubameyang coaching him.
I thought it was, you know, when I came. I swear to you, I thought it was. I thought he was here to support Umut.
I think that will do us unless the ref is going to play that one any longer. Top of the table for Obrun, as it currently stands by the looks of it. He has delivered. With all the hype around him, saying he is the man to watch, and Didier Drogba was certainly the player to watch across everything tonight. This is an update over here. Umut, by the looks of it, has been able to pull himself another goal back through the goalkeeper's legs. That's 4-3. 7 minutes left. Again, we'll give you an updated table as soon as we've got it, just to show you how it's moving. That is how it currently stands, Tom. It's a bit of breathing space potentially for Obrun there, so it could be a 4-point gap.
Could be game over here. Yeah, I mean, it all comes down to this. I mean, if Umut gets a point here, he's going to catch up as well. And you go from 7 to 8. And it's a small difference, but it'll be a big difference in terms of placement. He is going to need a goal, though, Brandon. He's only got 3 minutes on the clock, and GuiBarros is going to try and run the clock down here.
Unbelievable turnaround as well from Yuval. He was on 1 point after 3 rounds tonight. He's just won back-to-back games if he can hold on against Emre Yilmaz. 1 win against Tekkz, 1 win against potentially Emre Yilmaz. And that would be another upgrade for Sasha Bowie.
It's got to be his last throw, isn't it, Umut? He's giving it away. I think he's going to do well. But yeah, there's a lot of Bowie owners earlier. I saw doubting Yuval.
There's a lot of love in the chat for him. I mean, after round 3, I think they were a bit worried about what upgrades could have been coming or how Yuval was playing. Maybe his coach told him there's a lot of people backing you tonight.
And this could be game over.
Doesn't need to score, just happy to keep.
That is an interesting decision.
Yeah, he very nearly gave Umut one more chance there. Added time, I think that will do us. And as we look around the games, a full-time result there. Against his teammate, never an easy game to play, especially when they're in the same group. Let's jump across if we can to our last game. Has Yuval been able to hold on to that all-important lead? Oh, here we go, 3 in-game minutes as Emre Yilmaz got plans to stop the second upgrade happening to the French defender. He's never said no, Emre. Is he about to do it again? Mbappe! Courtois saves the day. Quick corner to come in. We've already played the 3 minutes of added time.
He's got to get this right.
His corners have been so good and so perfect, though. In it goes towards the back post. That should do us, Yuval. Massive 7 points from 15 games. It is another upgrade for Bowie. A week for a skill move to come in the coming days, alongside a brand new 88 rated in-game item. Again, Tom, 1 point after 3 rounds. Ends the day on 7, and very much amongst the conversation in this group.
Yeah, I think that's a very, very big result in the context of the group, because that was an opportunity, and Emre knows that. It's an opportunity to pull away there. If he gets a win, he goes with Tekkz losing as well. That was a big opportunity, but it's going to keep this group very tight. And when we come back for week 2, it's going to be group updates every single game, because we cannot call this one. No one's really pulled away. Obrun will be very happy with how he's played, but the rest of them, tight as it can be.